Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're an oldie but a goodie, welcome back. Today's not gonna be a long one, I hope, but I'm gonna do a lot of talking, I hope. But if you like watching these kind of videos, keep on watching. We're gonna be in the garden. I'm gonna show you a little things that we have done lately, and I can't do too much because one, I think I sprained an ankle. I broke a finger yesterday trying to do some sauerkraut. Well, I didn't break the finger, I sliced the finger. But let me turn you around and show you what I got. Alright, first of all, we're trying to finish burning the pile so we can use the ash from my beds for the around the beds. Because I googled, well, I shouldn't say I googled, I did my own research. You should do yours too. On all my videos, do your own research. I say it all the time. I am not a professional. I do these videos for my own insanity, not yours. And from my understanding, from what I read, ants don't like ash and other bugs. So we're burning. Clearly we gotta wait for it to cool down to put it around the actual beds to see if it actually works. I have a lot of ants in my loofah beds. I did put some traps in there. Hopefully that's been working, but check out the birds. They think we're gonna give them food. Let's walk into the garden. So the gates are done. Welcome to the Yaya's garden. The dogs keeps eating my plants, so I had to put them in the tire. Those were not for there. Those were supposed to be for something else. Ta-da! Check out the garden. All the berries. Did his thing just a little bit, because don't forget, everything is barely new in this garden. This was supposed to be for the compost. Let me give you a little walk around. Everything is new, so technically speaking, since it's new, you're not supposed to harvest on the first round when it comes to berries. Ooh! Shut up! Something broke my tomato.
Hey, honey.
Was your dogs in here?
No, honey.
Yes.
Because some of them break.
Well, something messed with my tomatoes.
Okay.
Look. Alright, he don't care about nothing messing with my tomatoes. I do. Check out the green tomatoes. I'm sure it was the dogs. I do have my little harvest basket. So we do have these two little guard dogs who are supposed to be guarding my garden, and instead they keep coming in here and squeeze you in. I mean, they don't do a lot of damage, but they do enough damage that it aggravates me. And it's just one of the dogs. So, as you know, we have two dogs. One is named Bingo. The other one is Sal. Sal so far is not too bad. But Bingo, on the other hand, that dog be going on some other level crap. Just say I wasn't gonna talk, and here I am bochinchando like a crazy nut lady. And I'm blaming it on the dogs, and I don't even know if it really was the dogs. It could have been Lexi and Jesse, because they put my beds in. Alright, let me leave that there. The plan for today is I need to move some stuff around. Check out the two new beds. Ugh. That's the two new beds, and technically speaking, I already planted my fall crops here, which it was in yesterday's video, which I think I uploaded this morning. I had, I think it was cabbage on the first one, broccoli, Chinese cabbage, carrots, broccoli, cabbage. So we won't see that for a minute. So let me put y'all over here in the corner somewhere. And then technically speaking, we got to move that bed. So I'm going to start taking dirt out of that bed because everything has not been growing as it should be. So wherever things are not growing is where I'm going to take the dirt from. Because it's struggling. Struggling. And then it's supposed to go here. In front of this bed right here. Now obviously this one is set. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to put dirt and stuff in this one and try to align it a little bit better. Not as crooked as it is right now. I don't know what's wrong with the dogs. And then the one on top is still a little bit crooked, but at least it's a little bit better. I'm not going to do anything there. What I am going to do is I'm going to put a cover crop of Chinese, oh my goodness, radish, so it can at least break through and cover it for the winter. So this last one right here, I'm gonna do that today. Sal ran away. So can you see me? Yes, you can. I'm gonna slop you right here and hopefully speed up this process. All right, guys. We're done. This was yesterday's bed. Here's the other two beds. Now I'm going to do a cover cropping because I don't want them to start growing grass. So I'm going to see if I have either buckwheat or anything peas so we can start growing them now so they can be ready for me to pull when I'm ready for my garlic, because I am going to use one of these for my garlic as my garlic bread. This one's already planted, so I don't need to do anything there. And then I am going to do something to that one, but I have to straighten it out first. So let me do that, and then let me go get the buckwheat and stuff. Guys, we're inside the barn. I have buckwheat and the huge bag of the peas that we're going to throw in the beds. Those are the fastest growing ones, so that will mean it will grow fast enough where I don't get grass growing inside the beds. And I'll be able to terminate it before I put like the garlic or anything else on the bed. I also have, I spread them out for you. I did buy the spring mix from Johnny Seeds. I brought the daikon radish, and I brought red and white clover, and I brought the fall cover crop one. And then it tells you like what they have in it. But going forward, I'm not going to buy the mix. I'm just going to buy the bags by itself because it is a little bit cheaper. I did find these actually, like this brand right here. I brought it from Amazon, and it was way cheaper than the Johnny Seeds. I can't tell you anything about it because I don't know too much about it. That's all it says actually on there, but it had a good rating in Amazon compared to the pricing for Johnny Seed. So going forward, I will be buying obviously in Amazon because it's cheaper. So once I'm done with like the red clover and the white clover from Johnny Seed, I'm just gonna buy another big bag from Amazon. I brought this one from Amazon. Obviously the buckwheat is the same brand from Amazon, and then this one was also from Amazon, except I can't see the label because the bag is too big. So I'm gonna go spread these and water the garden, so then we can just finish up for today. If I don't do it, sure. Alright, guys. That was it for the seeds. Now I need to water it. Got more tomatoes. I do want to harvest stuff. Let's see. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see what else I can harvest. Ooh, not the bee. I do not want to harvest the bee. I do want to trim out, actually. I wanted to trim some of those tomatoes, but that's not going to be today. And it's definitely not going to be tomorrow. Because tomorrow is going to rain. Actually. Over here. Tomorrow's going to rain. So alright, there goes that bed. Little by little, I will grab my dirt. But clearly, it's not going to happen right now because of the fact that it's too complicated. I did want to trim these tomato plants, but I think if I trim them, I'm not gonna get a lot of tomatoes. I think this is what's been doing so good. All these yellow tomatoes. But I'm not able to see. Alright, guys. Here's my tomato jungle. And I'm just gonna harvest some tomatoes and call it a day. Thank you for watching. God bless. Don't forget to subscribe. Give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.